Okay, the laws of physics will not allow this to happen. Okay, so any feminine tendencies you have in yourself that you tend to project while you're around women is really robbing her of her ability to be feminine around you. Okay, and this is why, let's give you a quick pickup lesson, dating lesson. This is why so many of these women treat nice guys so poorly, right? They treat you with disrespect, they ignore you, they flake on you, they act as if you're invisible. Okay, especially when you're listening to her cry about all of these bad boys that she's seeing and how they mistreat her, and you tell her that you're so different and you would shower her with all the attention she wants and more. She's just kind of like, meh. Right? It's like, it just falls right off her shoulders. She doesn't care, right? She doesn't care, because what women really want is the ability to be a woman, right? And the only way she can be a woman, feel like a woman, act like a woman is around a man who is more masculine than she is, who is more dominant than she is, who is more aggressive than she is. Okay? And that's just a trait that is becoming extinct these days with the more we feminize and emasculate men, especially at a young age, with these boys being taught that being masculine is a bad thing when it's not. And, you know, and it really, I mean, just to get down to brass tacks, the reason why they're doing this is because it is a power grab, right? It is a serious power grab. Oh, I'm crying up here. Okay, thought I had somebody I knew. So, you got to understand, fellas, if you want your woman to act like a woman around you, behave like a woman, respect you like a woman should, you have to show her why, right? You have to demonstrate that you are a man, that you have masculine tendencies, and not apologize for it. I'm tired of you guys apologizing for who you are, what you say, what you think, your existence. You know, stop. Just stop with the apologies, right? And embrace who you are, love who you are, and project who you are without all of these filters or trying to constantly manage your, you know, the impression you give off of yourself. Because nobody, male or female, will ever respect you when you're not being true to yourself, right? And not standing your ground. This is why I don't buckle, man. I don't back down. You know, whenever I meet chicks and they, you know, they think I'm this great guy, and then they find my YouTube channel after they Google me, and they always like kind of flip out and go, "You really believe those things you're saying on the YouTube thing? You really believe all that?" And I'm like, absolutely, 1000%, girl. What's the problem? Well, you said this, and I'm like, and I mean, yeah, I'm not going to sit there and explain myself. So when you show the girl, right, that you are not embarrassed about being a man, which so many guys are these days, sadly, right? So many simps. When you show the girl you're not embarrassed to be a man and have masculine hobbies, right, whether it be shooting guns or, you know, going to car shows like I do. I love cars and coffee. I take my cars there. And, you know, palling around with other dudes, which you should do, by the way. You should have male friends. You need men in your life. You can't just have women. You need men in your life, because men sharpen you. Men make you stronger while women weaken you. So you have to be around other men. Regardless, okay, you don't want to rob a woman of the opportunity to be a woman and, you know, want to act like a woman around you by you acting like a chick, okay? By you acting as if you wear a skirt, right? You don't want to do that, because it's never going to attract her. And I always say, too, just from a pickup aspect, is you can't have attraction with a woman. Attraction can't be created without a little bit of polarization. Okay, you have to be a little polarizing. This is why we have that terminology, masculine polarity, right? What is masculine polarity? It means that you are drawing the line in the sand between your feminine energy and your masculine polarity. That word polarity itself, polarizing. That means you're not afraid of conflict, right? And this is going to happen natural if you just stand your ground and tell the girl the truth. I mean, these days it's so easy to show that you have masculine polarity just by holding your ground and telling the girl the truth, because that's the last thing women want to hear these days. They don't want to hear the truth, right? Because the truth will piss them off, because it never feels good to them. They don't want to take responsibility for their actions, so they don't want to hear that. But when you stay true to yourself, you stand your ground, guess what? She will respect you, right? She may not like it, but she will respect you. And that's where attraction begins, right? When you're able to handle that conflict with her and you don't back down. Okay? You don't try to compromise with her or find middle ground. These are your opinions, these are your values, and that's the end of it. Right? I've told a number of these girls who like try to test me, I'm like, don't try to change me. You're not going to change me. You know, this is who I am. If I want to change something about myself, I don't need your help. I'll do it. Okay, I don't need your opinion from the peanut gallery either. Right? I've been on this planet long enough. I've achieved enough success, and I've done well for myself. And you know, I don't need your opinion. I'm surrounded by high-value men. I know a lot of high-value men. I don't need your opinion. If I really need help, believe me, I will ask one of them. You know, so shut the pie hole. But either way, regardless, and I mean that respectfully. I'm not like trying to demean anybody, you know, treat her like she's anything less. But I'm just saying, you know, this is who I am. Accept me for who I am, because I accept you for who you are, right? I don't try to change these chicks. I'm like, I want you to be yourself, because I want to know who you are and, you know, be truthful, because if this isn't who you are and it doesn't work out, then at least I know that, hey, that was the real you. Don't come at me pretending to be someone you're not. And I won't do that. I won't do that either. You know, I won't like pick you up acting all masculine and alpha, and then like 2 months later I turn into some beta that's afraid to lose you. No, I'm going to be the same way consistently throughout the whole relationship. You know, and I made that mistake in the past with exes way back in the day, late 90s, early 2000s. I wasn't able to maintain that consistency. I ended up buckling because I fell into scarcity and I didn't want to lose them. I'm like, oh no, okay, I compromise, you know, and I like look back like, oh, you know, I should just held my ground. Should just let her get pissed off. Should have let her just, you know, leave, go home and walk away, because they always come back, right? They will always come back if you hold your ground. When they won't come back and they will lose complete respect for you is when you give in, right? And you allow her to basically take the controls of the ship, right? And if you're a grown man, then you know, that's not necessary. Sure, you know, we all should work on ourselves and become the best versions of ourselves. But, you know, we do that on our own, you know, and, you know, we don't let her, you know, basically rule over you like some lord or anything like that. But regardless, guys, a woman cannot be masculine around you if you act feminine. I mean, you know, even the least bit feminine tendencies that you have, any feminine mannerisms, any femininity in your voice tonality, your body language, you want to get rid of those things. You want to fix those things, right? That's why I have all those videos on my Alpha Male Secrets channel. In case you have not subscribed to Alpha Male Secrets, go there now. YouTube/Alpha Male Secrets. You'll find it. But I have a lot of videos on how to project strong body language, strong voice tonality, your walk, your talk, the way you sit. I cover all those things, and they're free. Those videos are free. They're on my Alpha channel, right? Some of them are a little dated now, but I mean, the information is still there. It's a little gold, you know, it's still gold. And you'll learn a ton from those, okay? Because these little feminine things that you do from time to time that you might not even be consciously aware of are turning off prospects from the opposite sex, right? Not only that, but you know, other men will not want to follow you, or will whether or not they should follow you when you still have these feminine tendencies that you need to bang out, right? So, yeah, I mean, because at the end of the day, it really comes back to how you carry yourself, how you project yourself, you know, the image of yourself, because that's what these chicks really, you know, tend to idealize, right? They don't fall in love with you per se. They fall in love with the image of you. They get infatuated with the image of you. They don't get infatuated with who you actually are or how much work it took to get there. They just get infatuated with the idea of who you are and how it will make them look. And the last thing these chicks want to do is look bad because they started dating some guy who acts no different than their female girlfriends. All right? However, as always, guys, drop your comments below. Let me know what you think of tonight's coaching video, anything you would like to share, anything you'd like to add. If you have any feminine tendencies that you need to work on, that you want to comment on below, feel free to do that. As always, smash the like button, subscribe to the Alpha Male Secrets, and if you like what you saw, then jump into my premium Alpha Male Secrets program.